Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Happy Life with Maria podcast. Today's episode, I wanted to share some tips on how to pay attention and make the better choices for yourself in terms of what kind of personalities and people you're allowing into your life. Because believe it or not, who you choose to surround yourself with does affect how you feel about yourself. So, for example, how many of us, would be kind of too kind to certain people and allow them to ignore us for like weeks at a time? If we message them or call them, they'll only respond when they are ready, right? And we're like, all right, they're busy. It's understandable. And the more we allow that kind of treatment, which is not the best, but we are being empathetic to the other person, what that's teaching ourselves is, oh, it's okay for others to treat me this way, right? So the more we allow those kind of people into our life that kind of do things on their schedule only, don't consider yours as important, the more we start to become that. The more we start to think, oh yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, because this is what you are being treated as. So even though you want to be understanding and considerate of the other person's busy schedule, the more you allow that, it is going to start to affect how you see yourself. So be very careful, if that's a choice you want to make or not, because for me, I started to notice the more I was allowing those kind of treatments, I started to forget that, wait a minute, that's not a healthy way to communicate with someone. My schedule is just as important. My needs are just as important. And the more I would allow that kind of treatment, I would forget that actually that's not cool. Even though you're trying to be supportive and considerate of the other person, but at the same time, it's affecting how you see yourself. It's affecting how you value your own time. You start to value your own time less. The more other people do that to you, your time, the way you value your time becomes less and less. So for me, I started to kind of be very careful about who I allow into my life that would treat me this way. And like one person I know for a very, very, very long time. So I'm making an exception for that one person. They do have a lot of kids and things like that. But outside of that, anyone new coming in, I've made a decision that I'm not going to be allowing that anymore, because then it would be affecting how I value me, how I value my time. Because the more people treat me that way, the more I become it, right? So the rule is, if you think that, not rule, just a suggestion for today. You guys make your own choices. Just wanted to share a suggestion. Is if you think that you're just going to be nice to someone else and be considerate of them, let it slide, let it slide, let it slide. Just know that it is going to start to affect how you perceive yourself, how you think about yourself, how you respect yourself. Because whatever they treat you as, if the more you allow it, the more you become it. So going forward, let's all set the intention to make better choices, and don't be afraid, right? A lot of times we keep those kind of people around us because we're afraid, what if they leave and we won't find someone better? What if that's it? But friends come and go. Sometimes they're there for a certain period of time to teach us something about ourselves, and that's their whole purpose. Sometimes it's just to be kept at a distance. You don't have to completely cut them off, but maybe just keep them at a distance because they're affecting you, right? But just don't be afraid to walk away, because that will create space for you to make new friends that are amazing, that treat you really good, and that treat you respectfully, that respect your time just as much as you respect other people's time. Right? So don't be afraid to walk away, because it might open the door to somebody even better to come in. It might create an opportunity in your life, a space in your life, a time in your life for someone who is worthy of your time, who is worthy of your energy. And the more you spend allowing that, low vibe situation to continue, the less opportunity you have to create a better situation for yourself. So be bold in making your choices. Know you have the right to choose who comes, who goes, who stays in your life. If it's not your vibe, move along. It's fine. But like I said, you don't have to completely cut the person off. They can just be, at a distance. You can communicate once a year, happy birthday or happy new year kind of thing. Just, not to cut the bridges completely, right? You never want to burn bridges, as someone once told me. So it's your own choice to make, but I just wanted to make you aware of how, certain actions of others can affect us and how we do have a choice and we shouldn't be afraid, and we can make better choices and make new friends and things like that. So hopefully some of you found this useful. Share your comments on my Instagram, DM me happylife_with_Maria, or email me at happywithmaria@gmail.com. Always appreciate a review if you have Spotify or Apple. And stay positive. Talk soon.